Hello, hello, hello. All right, we're in it. We're in it. We're in this trade here. A little, got in a little late here, actually. A little bit late, but that's all right. Let's see if we can't get this push up here. Excuse me, guys. I mean to cough in your ear. Let's see, what would be 30 points? Actually, 80. So let's take our profit target down to 80 for the majority of these. And then we'll get a couple of runners going here into that 50 level. Couple of runners, we'll see what happens. We're in 5 micros right now on an eval. There's not really a stop to break even on this play. You just kind of want to see it break out and go. Might add into this on a retest of the 50. We'll see. Want to see it kind of hold above there and go, though. $7.55. We'll see if she can rip. That's all I know. Yeah, no worries, Papa Tony's Trades. No worries. If we get back above this wick here, we kind of want to see some expansion. Right there. See if we can't get some get this 80 level taken out here. I'll probably go break even there. Probably should take, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take some of these off here. At 10 points to just kind of lock something in. And I think I'm going to go ahead and bring my stops up to break even. So we did sweep back above that high. I want to see this kind of expand through that area. Excuse me, that'd be the idea. Let's have a little expansion here up above that wick. We may have to fight the 50 EMA up there. Let me see here. I need to switch over to the 1 minute chart really, but to see where the 50 EMA actually is on the 1 minute. So that's the one I normally use. And we're above it, so that's not even an issue. Alright, might get stopped here. You know, it's a couple of micros. I'm going to give it a little more room here. Give it a little more room. Let it retest this area. Maybe we'll add back into it for some scalpage. Might get add back into it for some scalpage. Let's see. What time we got here? 3:15. Probably we'll find out the direction. After 3:30 here. Obviously we've been bearish all day, so. Bearish all day. Do we pump into the power hour? I don't know. Do we pumpage into the power, or we're in power hour? Do we pump into the end of the day? I don't really know. Don't really know. What do I need to pass that account? $455 to pass this account. That was an interesting wickage right there. Wickage to the upside. Very, very interesting. $51.56 needs to reclaim to relief rally on the ES. 51.09 is below 51.29. Okay. She's a runner. Get up there. No design. Only goes up, bro. Only goes up. Come on. So dirty. Look at that. One ticked me on the take profit there. So rude. So rude. How you gonna one tick me and then pull back? All right, I'm gonna pull these back to where they need to be at the 20. That's really where they need to be. We need to hold above kind of that 30 area here to continue up. What do I need here to pass? 450 is what? 90, 84, 88? Yeah, 90. 90 ticks is what we need to pass. See if we can't find a spot to get 90 ticks over here on this other account. I mean, it kind of did hit that first bridge, but see if we got more room here. I mean, I pull back into the 750, 745 area. Seems like a reasonable spot to maybe add. All right, coming up on the 318 here. Let's see if we can push through. We got a minute, a little over a minute and a half. There we go. We're out of that one. It tapped the 80, which is technically 30 points, right? Yeah, basically. I'm going to take the second one off at 80. And then we'll leave a runner going here on this eval. Close $200 in profit right now on this eval for the day. We did hit the daily payout on my Take Profit Pro account, as you can see here. Up to 55. That qualifies for a daily payout there on that one. So locking down another $200 or so right there. All right, I'm going stop to break even here. Actually, we'll go not quite to break even. And we are going to look for the run into... Let me get my ultimate target here on the 5 minutes. 862. Oh, I already got it up there. So I'll front run it by a little bit. So that's my ultimate target there on this 5 minute breakout. Stop is close to break even. We're risking 8 points on a micro, so not much. Locking in $242 there on this account. See if she can go. Maxie's over there whining. So we'll see what happens here. Let me see if I can figure out how. I need to look at something. Does anybody know how to bracket above and below on Quantower? Like, I used to be able to do it, but now for whatever reason it doesn't let me. Let me just kind of try here. Let me see if it will let me place the order. So let's just see if we go. So Bulenox lets you do it. Does My Funded Futures not let you do it? Yeah, Black Phoenix, we're on late. We just got back on a little power hour action here. Not really, you know. So it lets me do it on Bulenox. Let me try it on Take Profit. Okay, Take Profit lets me do it too. All right. Why did it not let me do that the other day? All right, let me see if I can't customize this one. Just messing around over here to see how we can do this. If I can, if I can do it here. Go buy stop limit. I don't know. I'll take a look at it in a minute. Maxie, chill with the barking. I want to take another trade, but I don't know that I want to do it on this account. I was thinking about doing it on this Take Profit Pro account here. We're $400 away from a daily to locking in the daily payout on that one. I was thinking about taking another trade on it, but we'll see. You the man, Trader Oracle. You the man. Elite Trader Funding is 90% off. I did see that. All right, ES is approaching the 56, which is the level that Mancini's saying needs to be reclaimed for a squeeze. So currently at 56 right there. Let's see if it can get through there, if it turns back down. Oh, you just hosed yourself, Design? I laid it out for you, Design, and I don't know what you're doing. Just kidding. Pretty big rejection off that 56 level there. Not looking good. I don't know. Do I buy the pullback here, or is this just going to be the turn back down? Really need to hold this 85.90 area. I'm thinking about... I'm going to jump in here on the eval. God dang it, I'm on the wrong account. Not mean to trade that account. Oh. All right, 490. Yeah, I guess I just made a your Bulenox is 91% off. Let me see. I mean, it'd be nice if it is. Let me see, though. Let me look see. Let's go. It is. All right, let's see here. All right, 91% off Bulenox. So that's good for 50K, 100K. It's just good for the 50K, basically. Bulenox is 91% off. Let's go. Let's go. Waiting all month for that. I need to pass some of those myself, so I'm going to pick some up today, too. 91% off. Let's go. All right, got everything up here. End of day is still 83% off. 83% off end of days. Let me see, option one. No, 75% off. Well, no, that one's expired. No, that expires today. So 75% off the end of day still. Tom Savo ever got his payout? He did, Jamie. Oh, you got stopped at the top? Dang, it sucks. I think we got a decent spot here to pick up. What do I need? $400 to pass this is 20 points. So what do we need? 98 to 08. My code should be working. Capital M, capital M. I just changed it. For 91% off. Oh, darn it. Wasn't even paying attention. Try it again, Black Phoenix. Let me know. Anybody else having a problem with the code? MM, 91% off of... 91% off of... you know. All right, let's see here. What do we need? 759. Okay, thank you, Black Phoenix. Well, is this going to stop me out, or is it going to hold the 21 EMA? I don't know. All right, see if this thing runs down into the 50 EMA here. It'll stop me out over here if it does. But I'm thinking that it runs into the 50 EMA down to the 60. Can we run down into the 50 EMA here? Test the 60. Not so far. 760. I'm going to look for a bounce off 760. I need what? $800? 815? What would that be? I don't even know. You have one of those cheap accounts think I'll start working on? Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I'm going to look for a bounce off the 50 EMA here. 760 area. I got a limit order sitting there. If we get to it. Wow, look at that bounce off there right before it gets to it. That's so dirty. Right at the 30 after. Right at the 30 after. I was looking to go long there off the 50. I'm going to go long anyway here if this happens. If this closes above right here, I'm going to go long if this closes here. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and jump in one. Jump in long one there. Oh, goodness, and it's rejecting right when I jump in long. Dirty. Yeah, design, sometimes those days are like that, right? I was trying to long this inversion, but let me give this a little more room. I was trying to. I wanted to, yeah, that's 91%, Anna. 91%. So at 800, you need, what do I need? 22 for, what do we need? With 3 minis, $800, 15 points, 369. It's like 13 points. They made the one, Pips Hunter. I don't know about the second one. I don't know about the second one. You the man, Anna. I know I just need the 15 points here. Let's see if we can get it. All right, so we just need 805 to pass, I think. I think we just need 805 to pass. In 3 minis here. Come on, give it to me. Pop it. Pop it. Stop to break even here. Come on. Hit the internal there, so I got to go stop to break even. It's really going to do me that way. Come on, pop the 800 here. Go to the 805s. It's not hard. That's so rude. It's so rude right there, guys. That's so rude. How's it rude like that to me? I have to go break even because I played this 1 minute inverse and we hit the internal. So that's my break even. I mean, I guess I could have waited for just to hit the target and not worry about that, but there's the target. Dirty mother trucker. Oh, so dirty. We would have been passed. That's all right. We actually might have been passed anyway. I don't even know. We didn't quite need 900. We didn't quite need 15 points. We only really needed like 14. I don't know. Maybe we messed up there. We'll see. Still long off the 761 here on this eval. She's a ripper. That's a nice pullback there. I mean, I don't mind the play off the 50 either. I'm going to look for maybe a play off that 50 EMA. Even though we are past 330, sometimes those plays don't quite work. right, let's see if we can rip it here or not. I think we get back above the high here. We get a little ripper to the upside, maybe up into the 20. Jump back in here. Going to go break even at that area right there. So break even. See if it can go. All right, target filled there. Let's see if that was enough. I don't know if it was. Oh, $1. $1 away, guys. $1. Well, the reality is we have to trade 5 days anyway. So I'm not going to worry about the dollar today. We're going to call that a win. What up, Amelia? How you doing? Hitting the pivot there. ES hitting that 156 again, getting a reaction off that level. Again, I'm targeting 860. I think that's our draw into the end of day. 860. And if you wonder where I'm getting that number from, we are looking at the 5-minute chart here. And that's just your next ledge, your next bridge off this 5-minute breakout, which is where I got long at earlier. So look for the 860 there for a casual 100-point move back up. Whether or not it hits, I don't really know. But that's what we're looking at. In case you're wondering. In case you had a wonder. So we got about 24 minutes here until the market closes. So, you know, just over here trying to smash the markets. If ES pops that 156, we're rolling. ES popping the 156 here. Here we go. Here we go. Might move my target up. Not to get greedy, but I might move the target up here. Maybe 100 points isn't enough. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think we'll take the casual 100 points. Gonna go play in traffic. All right, I'll meet you behind the Wendy's. I'll meet you behind the Wendy's. She's a runner. Let's go. Should be safe to go break even now. We shall go break even. That is a big rejection wick there off the 50 though. Could maybe long off that pivot. Ripped lower off that 50 there. Just hit the 50 and ripped lower. 50 touch. Should be able to get another run back through there this time. Here comes that run. Just looking here, I don't know. I hope this thing keeps pushing up here. As long as the ES can hold that 56 now, we should be able to continue higher. All right, let's see here. I want to look and see if I can bracket above and below right quick. Take profit on Ninja. I don't know that I can. Let's see though. 25 quantity would be, yeah, we'll do that later. I don't know that I can. Sell stop limit there, and then you put 1. I mean, I don't know how can you link them on Ninja? I don't think you can. Do you have to do 2 different? I don't like it like that. Does this have to be done on Quantower is what I'm wondering. Not sure. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Should I move the target up? What do you guys think? Anybody a fan of moving the target up? We have all this consolidation up here at the initial balance low. Or should we just take our 100-point dub? Do we just take our 100-point dub? Kind of got low resistance liquidity all the way up into the 950s. Do we just continue to squeeze into the end of the day? I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I guess I'll just take the 100 points. I don't know. Could always lock in some and just see if it can run further. I just don't know that we go any higher, to be honest with you. 900 on a retrace. Not quite sure. I mean, if we zoom out, I mean, we definitely got room up, but definitely got room up. We should have, we definitely left some points on the table. We shorted the 105, 18,105 this morning. The low a day, 700. I could add 1,000 points. Or no, 400 points. Move the target, says Alcy Faye. I mean, it does feel like we could go higher. But it also feels like we could just drop. I mean, it's an eval, and it is an end-of-day account. So I'm going to watch that level there. 75. We'll see how that level plays out. And we'll see kind of how that level plays. We'll also look at our actual target and see how the market reacts to that target. Let's see here. So adding a third take profit trader funded account there to the I don't know, repertoire. I don't know what you call it. Guys, if you guys didn't know, My Funded Futures has an awesome deal going on right now. I posted in the Discord, $82 for My Funded Futures 50K starter account. And that's, you can pass in day one. And 91% off going on right now on Bulenox, 80% APEX, 30% off, no activation fee, take profit trader. I think that My Funded Futures deal is pretty solid. 80% all, or $82 all in with the code MM for the starter account. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, it's for the start. Is it the starter or starter plus? Let me see which one it is. Hold on. It's either starter or starter plus. I think it's the starter. Let me double check it. Oh, I can just check right here. Starter plan. So for the starter plan, $82 all in using the code MM. Pretty nice. Finally getting some. We're finally getting some sales here, guys. We've been waiting all months for some decent sales. Finally getting some sales. All right, we got about 5 minutes until the murder bot here. 5 minutes until the murder bot. Will the murder bot take me higher? Ooh, I think that might have hit my target. Not 59.25. It wouldn't have hit it. Getting up there near it, though. Getting near it. ES pushing here still 51.67. I think we push into the end of the day. I really do. I think we push into the 185s, potentially on the ES. Another 18, 20 points to the upside. That really might take us into the VWAP. An initial balance low there at 98. That's why I'm like thinking of taking profit there. A lot of consolidation in that area too. I don't know that we run right through it. We could. I mean, we could end the day up here at 988, to be honest. I could shoot for the moon here and target the VWAP going into the end of the day. Could shoot for the moon there. Got about 3-4 minutes here until the 350 algo candle. Currently up around 100 points on this trade. Looking for 137 points. Earlier we had a 236 point trade this morning. Our largest ever on a funded account with a micro. Can it go? Can it do it? Is the 350 algo going to take us higher? Is it going to dumpy us? I don't know. We're going to find out. Oh, actually, you know what? The NQ actually hit the target over here. It hit 62. So the NQ hit the target, but we did not over here. 62. Well, I guess technically the target's 63. Little double top there. Little double top. Let me message Husk. So getting the pullback here, I don't necessarily love it. But maybe we're just getting a little pullback to go to the moon at the 350 algo here. We'll see. Maybe. $167 pushing here on the ES. I think we're going to the moon here. Looks like it's pulling back here. We got about a minute and a half till the algo candle. I am tempted to target. I'm tempted to target a little higher here, but I'm not quite sure it's worth it. Maybe target 910, 950 even. Could either go 910 or 950. All right, we got 1 minute till the algo here. To the moon. Yeah, a deal. The 350 algo is the market on close. It's just usually in big institutions closing out their orders for the day. I might actually, I'm going to move this up. Just with the understanding that I'll probably close it if we get a big pullback there. Got about 10 seconds here. This 940, this 49 algo, this candle's not looking a little wickage both ways there. Wickage both ways. Back about 50 here, I think we probably go. I tried a little strategy there on this. I took a loss and then I got my payout back. So back up to 315. Again, I'm looking for like the 345 area. It might be like a little bit, 945 might be a little bit wishful thinking here. But we still did not hit the target. We did hit the 62, but we didn't hit the higher target yet. I am going to go ahead and lock some in though. Let's go 41 points on any pullback. So we're locking in $80 at least here. You know, in any kind of like of a dump or whatever. Going into the end of the day, I mean, it might be wishful thinking to think we can push into the 945s, but it can happen. It can happen here. We have a lot of room. I am watching the ES here as it approaches the 185. We're much closer to the VWAP here on the ES than we are on the Nasdaq. So once it approaches the VWAPs there, 185, 187 area, I might take profit into that zone. Now this doesn't have to go any higher here. This was my original target. So I'm keeping that in mind here. Looking for another push higher. The 55 algo could just dump this. But typically it inverses the 50. So we'd like to see this kind of hold above 820 on any pullback. But we'll see what happens here. Again, I could have just taken profit. I could have taken profit at 862 for 100 points, but we'll see if we can get some more. If not, we'll go from there. Yeah, that was pretty weak, Alcy Faye. You're not wrong. I mean, what was it? It's 31 points to the downside after sweeping the high, though. Yeah. So maybe it resweeps the 27. I would like for it to hold, really get above 62 and hold. That's what I would like it to do. Let's get above 62 and hold. And then that 55 algo can take us to the moon. To the moon. Let's go. To the moon. Yes, pushing back up here, 176. Again, 185 is when we're going to take profit. If the ES hits 185, I'm going to kill this trade, I believe. If it does it before the 55, then that's fine. If it does it at the 55, that's fine. I'm going to be watching it at the 55 to see if it wicks it. We'll just close our position and go from there. One minute until the 355. Sometimes the 54 brings us a little action. There's the 54. No action. Let's see if the 355 pushes us up there. Guys, remember 91% off Bulenox if you want to help support the stream, the channel. Use code MM. We also have $82 all-in starter 50K accounts on My Funded Futures using code MM. That's amazing. 30% off Take Profit Trader, no activation fee, no daily loss limit. 80% off APEX. Finally got some decent sales going on. Take advantage of those while you can. Here we go, 20 seconds remaining here. ES is approaching the 182s. Going to go ahead and lock in 50 points here. So yeah, that's actually 60 points. So we're locking in 60 points. And here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. ES approaching the 85s here. Again, I'm going to trail it tight, expecting the ES to hit those 85s and potentially reject. There's 918, which was the hourly candle from earlier, the hourly low that we targeted this morning. That could be a spot where we turn down. I might just take a profit right there. Let's see. Nine tens there. Got the stop at 90, locking in 130 points right now. ES at the 85 right now. All right, I'm going to take it right there, guys, for 151 points. I'm going to take it right there. I think that's a good spot. We could continue to push. You can see the ES. Let me show you what I'm looking at here on the ES. ES approaching that key level from the bottom. Again, we said, Mancini said, if we recover 156, we squeeze. In fact, we did. And then the next level up, I'm just taking profits there. It could squeeze above that, but it might turn down. I don't know. Pushing above there, 187 now. Thank you, Timbo. Thank you. So locking in 315 on that Take Profit Pro. This is my funded futures account. This is an eval that we just took that trade on. We're up $552 today trading 3 micros on this account. Pretty amazing. We're up on our funded account 925 trading 5 micros. And then this one's one we took payout from. We got 1 cent a drawdown. 1 penny. So Take Profit Pro is the only other account that we traded on this leg. Let me go ahead and connect my APEX account, show you guys how those are looking. So here's the APEX Take Profit Trader. We passed this Take Profit Trader to add to it. We are up $275 on this account. We're only $400 away from a daily payout, locking it in. And then $282 on these accounts, pushing them to almost $1,000, well, just over $900 in profit. So on day 4 of those. So that's where we're at right now. Well, she's still going, so I could have held. I don't know. I just figured I'd take the safe way out there. Take the safe way out and lock some in. Look at this thing still go. Goodness. And this is off this 5-minute breakout. This is my entry down here. So my entry was right down here off this 50 level. 750. Right there is the entry. Very little drawdown. Look at this thing go. Here's your next level. That's your next target level right there off this 5-minute trade. And then your next one will be there. First target was here. I am glad I moved it above the first target. Obviously, that was the first target on the off this 5-minute. Thanks, Black Phoenix. Kept adding to the winner. Let's go. Nice job, Jamie. Great job. Yeah, I just couldn't hold. I don't know. I mean, I should have held it there. It's just a mini or micro, but I thought it was a good spot to exit. Right at the low from this morning. Yeah, you can't see it. The hourly low from April 18th or something like that. That was my draw on liquidity this morning on my short. So we're pretty happy with it. Needs to hold this level if it's going to continue up right here, 930s. We're into the final minute now. ES is pulling back there into the VWAP 187. Looking like it's going to do a little peekaboo below. So locking in the daily payout here, we'll request this as soon as they process it. 315 after the split. After the split there, let's see what it'll be. 315 times 0.8. we'll get $252. So $252, not bad. That's the second daily payout locked in on that account there. First one was $208. So officially up $460 in daily payouts on that account. And there's the close of the day. That's going to do it for me there, guys. Remember, if you want to help support the stream, first things, hit the like button. Subscribe. If that's all you can do, that's all I ask. Second thing, use my code. Got all the links down in the description below. And we will be back tomorrow at 9:15 a.m. We might hit up a late night stream, 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Depends on how I feel. If I'm sleepy, we're not going to do it. But if I'm feeling okay, we'll do it. Yeah, I hate weeks. We took a few more. We pressed the button a few more times. We pounded out a 160-point trade. Wait. Or what was it? Was it 156? We took it from 760 to 917. So whatever that is. 156, I think. But I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you next time.